this on. Oscar. Listo. Vámonos. I go pee at 4:30 in the morning. What took me so long? Oh, good, buddy. Great.
Thank you, everybody, for the wait. Oscar's had to take the post-fight drug test. So we are ready to go. The new WBC super featherweight champion in the world, and now a two-weight division world champion, Oscar Valdez. He's joining us on the stage. Everybody in the Zoom call, you have the raise hand button. I'll try to get to as many of you as possible. So I'm going to start off with the president of Top Rank, Todd the Buff, who's sitting center stage. Todd, can you comment? Top Rank signed Oscar at the 2012 Olympics. Can you comment sort of on the journey that's taken Oscar to this point and your thoughts on tonight's performance?
First thing I said to Oscar when he came out of the ring is I said, this is just culminates from when you start from day one and you see a great performance and somebody rises to the top. This is a special night. I think it's a special night for everybody in boxing because two incredible champions went toe to toe, and we hype a fight and you see a great performance with a great finish. And I think, you know, when we all, and I say this, we all watch these athletes mature, develop, and we have our ups, we have a broken jaw, we have a new trainer, we still have our father, we still have our manager, right? And then you see the maturity and the development and the success and the grit and the entertainment that you could give to everyone around the world. It's a kudos to you. And I say this, one of the most special moments I ever had in the sport, and maybe Kevin will remember, or any of you remember, is when Eric Morales walked in, I think after the second Pacquiao fight, second or third, I think it was one of them. And we felt like the legend was retiring that night and everybody had tears in their eyes. I think everybody has a big heart for you because this is the beginning and it was a great journey and you've done incredible.
I want to thank everybody for all the support. I want to thank God because without him, none of this would have been possible. I want to thank you, Todd, and Top Rank for giving me all these opportunities, for believing in me since day one, since I turned professional, and thank my team because they're the ones who helped me get to where I'm at right now. And I am extremely happy. I can't express how happy I am because ever since I was a little kid, I dreamed of being someone like holding a belt like Eric Morales and Marco Antonio Barrera. I hope I inspire the kids, the new generation of boxing or athletes, the same way Eric Morales and Marco Antonio Barrera inspired me. It wasn't a toe-to-toe fight. I think I had to box a little bit more, but the most important thing is that we got the job done. We got the victory. I hope everybody liked the fight, and you know, and from here on and on, you know, just keep on growing.
Thank you, Oscar. Now we're gonna go to the audience for some questions. Kevin Ioli, we get the mic and please ask away.
Thank you. Congratulations, Oscar. You obviously had heard all the critics and everything, and some people said you were too small and that you got hit too much and everything. Obviously, you made a lot of adjustments, and even in the middle of the fight, you made adjustments. Is that what you're most proud of, the fact that you changed from early, you know, getting hit as much as you did to tonight you go in with a powerful guy like this, and you were the stronger guy, the one hurting him?
Yes, without a doubt. You know, we knew we can do way more than we've been doing in our last fights. That's what will get me upset. We have great training camps, and for some reason, I wasn't showing it inside the ring. So I said this before, I think Miguel Berchelt was going to bring the best out of me. I could also box. I could also bang. I could also hit in the 130 division. And I said that to my opponent. I said, be careful if you're looking for the knockout because you might find the knockout yourself. And it happened. I'm just thankful for all that. I'm happy with the improvement we've done with Eddie Reynoso, my father, with the great team we have, the manager. And, you know, we just want to keep on improving. You know, there's always room to learn.
You know, I said something on Twitter tonight. I said, you know, buy or sell, Eddie Reynoso is the best trainer in boxing. And the improvement that Ryan Garcia made, obviously Canelo is a great fighter. And now the improvement you've made and whatnot. What makes him so good, and what impact did he have on this win tonight?
It's just a lot of things, you know, his work ethic in the gym. A a lot of repetitions in the gym. You know, sometimes it can get a little boring in the gym, going back to the basics. But if that's what we have to do to keep on improving, then that's what we're gonna do. I always want to learn from everybody. I always watch old tapes from my idols. I listen to what my trainer says, and I always watch other fighters. I always try to learn something different from other fighters. If it's from Teofimo, if it's from Canelo, if it's whoever fighter in close to me that I'm seeing, I always try to pick out something different and just try to improve. So that's one of my most happy things that I am right now, that we keep on improving. And, and another thing, that proving a lot of people wrong. A lot of people doubted me. I heard a lot of boxing experts analysis. I heard my idol, Julio Cesar Chavez said that Oscar Valdez was going to knock me out. And instead of hurting me, instead of getting me down, I used that as an inspiration. I said, okay, I'm gonna prove you wrong, and I'm very happy I did.
And then the last question for me, Oscar, was in the middle of the fight, it seemed like Berchelt, started to come on a little bit, pushing you back. You made an adjustment. What was the adjustment that you made, and was that specific adjustment what led to the final knockout?
Just being the better and smarter fighter in there. There was a couple of times where we turned southpaw. I think that was something that a lot of people didn't see, and I've been doing that for a long time, at least in sparring sessions and doing that in the gym. But for some reason, I wasn't doing that. I didn't feel comfortable doing it other fights, so I did it right now, and it worked out perfectly. He kept on getting a little bit more anxious. He was losing control, and I think that was one of the key things in there.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Now we go over to the Zoom calls. Lance Pugmire, please unmute and ask your question.
Congratulations, Oscar. Nice victory. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, I know there was a lot of focus on this fight as being a real legacy fight for you, but I think the real legacy impact of it is the fact that you fight in this very deep division. How excited are you as you assess the landscape of the 130-pound division and all these big fights that could be coming your way next? And who do you want to fight next?
I say that was truly, honestly, I'll fight with whoever, whenever, I'm not scared of fighting no other fighter. I'm ready for whoever, other champions. I wish to unify and fight other fighters, like coming fighters like Shakur Stevens has been calling me out, and I want to prove that, that we're not ducking nobody. I just want to continue fighting. That's what we do. And any opponent out there, I'm willing to fight. I would love to bring a fight back to my hometown where I turned pro, but we'll have to see. Right now, it was a long camp. It's been a full year since the pandemic started. A lot of emotions are going through my mind right now. I just want to go back home and hug my family, because without them, none of this would have been possible. I miss them so much, because people don't know the hard work we put in the gym, going away from our family, being in strict diets, just working hard every day, going against all the odds. It's not easy. But like I said before, I knew it was going to be hard, but it wasn't going to be impossible to accomplish my dream.
Thank you, Lance. And now we got a question from the audience. Cardi.
Hola, Oscar, en español. Felicidades. Obviamente pensabas ganar, pero si nos puedes hablar un poco, ¿esperabas? Dominaste la pelea de principio a fin. En todo momento pareció que la tuviste controlada. ¿Te sorprendió quizás que fue menos difícil de lo que pudiste haber pensado? Gracias.
Es algo curioso, porque sin duda es la pelea más difícil de mi vida, y a la vez es de las peleas más fáciles que he tenido. ¿Por qué? Porque entrenamos muy duro, nos enfocamos físicamente, mentalmente para esta posición, y estoy contento por eso, porque pues sabíamos que no iba a ser fácil llegar a cumplir el sueño, pero eso es base a trabajo duro en el gimnasio, obedeciendo instrucciones de mi entrenador, de Reynoso, de mi padre y de todo el equipo que nos ayuda. Entonces, haciendo las cosas bien, los sueños se cumplen. Y yo les digo un mensaje a todos los jóvenes allá afuera: no dejen que nadie les diga que no puedes hacer algo. Sigue luchando por tus sueños. Nunca dejes que nadie te diga que no puedes, porque llega el momento donde te lo empiezas a creer. Entonces, todos los días me despertaba y me imaginaba como campeón, ganando round por round o noqueándole desde el primer round hasta el último round, pero siempre me visualizaba como campeón. Entonces, si lo llamas y entrenas duro, las cosas y los sueños se cumplen. Entonces, es el mensaje que me gustaría dejar a todos.
This was by far one of my toughest fights, but we made it look easier. I just want to thank my team, my dad, my trainer, And I want to tell all the young kids out there, don't let anyone tell you that you can achieve your dreams. You know, when you work hard and you have a good mentality, you can achieve whatever you want.
Thank you very much. And now we go back to the Zoom. Jeremy Harridges. Jeremy, please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hi, Oscar. Congratulations on a electric performance. I was curious about the southpaw stance. Is that something that you do in the spur of the moment, or is that something that you had planned even going into the fight?
We've definitely planned that, and I know maybe people won't believe us, but we can show tapes of sparrings that we were changing southpaws. We wanted to make him make mistakes, lose control inside the ring, and take advantage of it. And we did it. You know, that's something that I've been doing for a long time, but thanks to Eddie, we've been perfecting it, working hard in the gym. Like I said, there's always room to improve, and I think it worked out perfectly. I didn't get hit with a single shot when I was southpaw, but that's definitely something we were practicing, and it worked out.
You said before the fight even that you really wanted to display your skills as a boxer tonight. How on a scale of 1 to 10, how effective do you think you were at showing how you are as a boxer as far as your skills?
You know, nothing is perfect, so I would say to 8 or 9, because you know there's always room to improve. I got hit with a couple of shots I wasn't supposed to. Got hit with a good body shot. But I think we did exactly what my trainer told me to do. There was times where I was slightly making a mistake, and he would wake me up and tell me what to do, and that definitely helped me out in the fight.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. And next we go back to Zoom with Diego Martinez. Diego Martinez, please unmute and ask your question.
Hola, Oscar, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches. Oye, Oscar, platicamos en la semana y comentabas eso. ¿Qué le dices a toda esa gente que no creía en ti a lo mejor? ¿Qué le puedes decir? Y esta victoria para ti, para el boxeo mexicano, ¿qué crees que significa en cuestión de que obviamente son guerras normalmente? ¿Qué significa para ti y a quién te gustaría? Obviamente vas acabando una pelea, pero ¿te gustaría quedarte para enfrentar a los otros campeones de la división?
Significa, bueno, es un honor para mí pelear con el campeón de Miguel Berchelt, y espero que le haga gustar al público. Esa era una de mis metas principales, que la gente le guste a fin de cuentas. Espero les haya gustado. Entonces, estamos contentos por eso. Estamos contentos por el trabajo que hicimos. Sabíamos, como lo dije, que no iba a ser una pelea fácil, pero no era imposible. Y le doy las gracias a toda esa gente que dudó de mí. Mucha gente decía que me iban a noquear. Mucha gente del equipo de Alfredo Caballero decían que el que gana esta pelea tiene el mejor entrenador del mundo, y no era así. Nosotros decíamos en nuestro equipo que no se trata de entrenadores, se trata del boxeador ahí enfrente. Espero les haya quedado claro a todos. Tenemos un gran equipo como de Reynoso, y hicimos nuestro trabajo, y pues como lo digo, le agradezco a toda esa gente que no creyó en mí, porque a fin de cuentas eso fue una motivación para mí para seguir entrenando y tapar bocas.
Gracias.
I'm very happy with the performance. You know, I would like to first for the fans to enjoy the fight. Some people were saying that the winner of this fight was going to have the best trainer of the world, but we didn't see it that way. I would also like to thank everybody that doubted me, because, you know, they basically fueled the fire, and we got it done. We got the victory.
Thank you. And now we go to Jake Donovan, who's sitting front left. Jake.
Thank you very much. Oscar, congratulations. Fantastic performance. I wanted to ask, this fight was supposed to happen several times. Do you feel like you benefited from the delay by, you know, gelling with Eddie Reynoso even more, or do you feel like this outcome would have always been the case?
I think everything happens for a reason. God has a plan. Maybe when I was supposed to fight early 2020, I wasn't ready. Maybe when December 12th, when we were supposed to fight him and my opponent got COVID, I wasn't supposed to fight him. So I think you know, everything happens for a reason. I felt truly strong in there. I felt very focused. Day and night I would dream about this, and it happened for a reason. You know, I can't believe right now that I finally accomplished my dream. I'm extremely happy, and I'm happy to keep on improving and keep on giving good fights to my fans. My phone is blowing up right now, and as you know, everybody wants me to come back home. I just want to say via Mexico, and espero les haya gustado.
Definitely. And then a lot of comparisons are made to all the great fights in the past between, you know, Mexican warriors. Do you feel like you kind of carved out your own legacy as opposed to being compared to those past fights?
I would like to see the fans what they thought. Maybe they didn't like the fact that I was outboxing a little bit more. Maybe they wanted me to bang, but I felt I did a good job. I'm happy with the performance because at the end of the day, I accomplished my dream. But we got the knockout, so I'm very happy right now. I can't wait to just go back home and go hug my family.
Definitely. Well, you were 10 out of 10 according to my timeline, so there was no disappointment. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Jake. And Gardy, we'll hand the mic over to Ernesto Amador. Ernesto, please ask your question when ready.
Oscar, antes que nada, felicidades. He seguido tu carrera prácticamente desde el inicio. Se hablaba desde Gradovich que estabas llamado o digamos condenado al éxito porque te decían que ibas a ser el siguiente Barrera, el siguiente Morales y el siguiente Julio. Hoy has demostrado que estabas destinado a esto. ¿Qué sientes ahora que recordamos esos tiempos cuando te decían eres el siguiente gran mexicano?
Pues voy en camino, ¿no? Gracias a Dios, pero creo que todavía me falta mucho para llegar a ese nivel, ¿no? Con todo respeto lo digo, no me quiero igualar a mis ídolos, Barrera, Morales. No quiero igualarme porque ellos son grandes campeones, yo crecí viéndolos y los admiro mucho. Entonces, pero vamos en un buen paso. Le doy gracias a Dios, le doy gracias a mi entrenador Eddie Reynoso, mi padre y todo mi equipo, porque vamos mejorando y vamos al camino correcto en llegar a estar en esa lista como la acabas de mencionar. Pero creo que todavía me falta un buen recorrido para llegar a esa lista.
I'm on my way on getting to the list of great Mexican champions. I still have a lot to improve. That's how, with a lot of respect, I say that. But we are on our way, and we're gonna keep working hard. And one day, like you mentioned it, hopefully, I'm gonna be along those Mexican greats.
Thank you very much, Ernesto. That is going to wrap up the question and answer portion of the press conference. Oscar's had a long night. Wanted to get him back to his hotel room to rest. Oscar, before you go, any final thoughts you'd like to relay to the fans, to the media, coming off of tonight's big win?
I want to thank all the press for being here. Quiero darle gracias a toda la prensa que nos ha estado cubriendo esta pelea. Agradecer a todo mi equipo, desde Eddie Reynoso, mi padre, doctor La Madrid, Nassim, desde mi primo Baba, mi manejador Frank Espinosa, Frankie. Tengo una lista grande de gente que tengo que agradecer. Y simplemente espero le haya gustado al público. Como se lo dije anteriormente a mi gente, yo siempre voy a morir en la raya, nunca me voy a rendir. Llegaba momentos donde sí estaba cansado, sí sentía la pegada de la Oscar Valdez, es una piedra. Llegaba momentos donde yo pensaba que pues se podía acabar la pelea. Espero les haya gustado, espero seguir creciendo y brindarles buenos espectáculos a mi gente. Una cosa más, pero quiero decir que esta pelea para toda mi gente de México y puro Nogales.
That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Gardy. You stop at 10:30. You can translate for yourself.
I got this, guy. I want to thank everybody for supporting me. I want to thank the press for being here, and I want to thank my teammates, starting from my manager Frank Espinosa, Frankie, my father, Eddie Reynoso, my cousin Baba, Nassim, Dr. La Madrid. There's a lot of people. There's a big list of people who I have to thank because it's part of a team to get where I'm at right now. And I want to tell all my people, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed the fight. That's what I'm here for, to keep on training, keep on improving on my team. And I expect to give you guys, my fans, bigger fights. And thank you for everything. Viva Mexico y puro Nogales.
And Oscar, if the fighting doesn't work out, you could take Gardy's job because you're one hell of a translator.
Lo siento, Gardy.
Todd, and before we go, Todd, your final thoughts as we leave the bubble.
Tonight's fight and Oscar's performance did one thing, and it made more boxing fans. And we put this on a big platform on ESPN. And when you have kids and fighters like Miguel and like Oscar that can put on a performance like that, it only just expands the audience for us and makes us more, that people remember how the great matches that happened, and we can revisit those with exciting performances and an incredible finish. So this is a great night for the sport and a great night for Oscar and Miguel. We thank you for that performance. It's a really appreciation for everybody.
And thank you, everybody, joining us on the Zoom, all the press in attendance today. Thank you. And a hearty congratulations to Oscar Valdez. Go have fun. Thank you, everybody.